So swimming is actually my biggest passion right now, and swimming is what brought me down here to South Africa, other than to talk to you lovely people. As long as I can remember, I've loved the water. But for me, swimming was kind of an evolving process over many years. When I was little, swimming for me consisted of putting a life preserver on and jumping in the water and basically just bobbing around the water. But one year when I was vacationing with my family at the beach, I was splashing around in the water, and a lifeguard approached me and asked me if I'd ever considered using a scuba fin to propel myself in the water. And he happened to have a fin in his car, and he let me borrow it. And I discovered that it was an amazing way to propel myself, and I've been swimming with those fins ever since. And this is the fin that I currently use to swim. I go through one of these every year or so. I have to get a new one. I wear it out. But this is what I'm using right now. And the way that it works, quite simple. I just use I buy the biggest one I can find so I can fit into it, and I just put my foot and my whole leg, I shove right into the foothold on the fin. And then I swim on my back primarily. I tried to swim on my belly, but I found that I couldn't get my face out of the water to breathe. And so since breathing is fairly important to swimming, I decided that I would swim on my back. So I stay on my back and I do what is essentially a dolphin kick type of thing, where I use my whole lower abdomen and torso, and I propel myself by just kind of undulating with the fin.
Dis 'n groot inspirasie. Dit gee mens hoop. Want ek meen, daar's altyd hoop vir iemand wat in die posisie is. So mens moet nooit vaskyk in dat jy gaan net nie bly nie. Daar's altyd moontlikhede vir verbetering, ja.
Doen dinge myself. So nou kan ek dit nie meer doen nie. En na vandag het ek net besef my challenges is baie klein teenoor syne.
I'm hooked on the swimming because I'm hooked on the idea and the concept of finding out that my body is capable of so much more than I ever imagined it was. When I first started doing this 8 years ago, I wasn't sure that I could finish a mile. And now I've stretched it out and gone as much as 10K and 7 miles over 2 days. So for me, I just love continuing to learn that my body is capable of so much more than I imagined. Well, I know some of you may be thinking, well, what happens if he falls down? So, yeah, I'm going to make you work today, sir. So what happens if I fall down? Do I lay here and yell, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up"? No, that's never really been much of my style. It's always been more my style to take a moment and assess my situation. So let's see. In assessing my situation, I know I have one good strong leg down here, and I know that I have some good strong neck and shoulders up top, and I know, as my mom will tell you, I have a nice hard head. So let's see what we can do here. So I'm guessing again at what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, wow, he really is pretty agile for a fat guy.